Hello, welcome or welcome back. This is episode 1 of the Travel Buddy Travel Pod, and I figured what a better way to start off the pod than talking about Carnival's food. Let's get right into it. First up, we have the Lido Marketplace, Carnival's complimentary buffet restaurant, which is featured on every one of its ships except for the Carnival Adventure and Encounter. It is open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, and the line recently reintroduced its midnight buffet for some late night snacks. The midnight buffet offers a number of different options and cuisines each day, such as Italian, Indian, and American. For dinner each night, a lot of the dishes that are served in the buffet are ones that are also in the main dining room. So if you're just feeling a bit more casual that night, you can just go there. The dining room is featured on every Carnival ship and serves breakfast on port days, a fantastic brunch on sea days, and dinner every single night for free. It goes by a variety of different names on your ship. It'll be called like the something restaurant, Panorama, it's like the Vista and the Horizon. It's like different, it's like the something restaurant. It's like a basic name. It's like this huge dining room that most people go to for dinner every night. And they have 3 options for seating every night. You can get an early dining, which I believe is about 5:30, late dining around 8:30, and then my personal favorite is anytime dining. You just check in on your app, and this is what I would recommend. And it'll say like 20 minutes, and then you just get your whole party there within 20 minutes, and you're good. And you can just eat dinner on your own time, or just not go at all, because you're not gonna have a seat saved for you or anything already. And then it'll give you like a wait time. Yeah, it's nice, the app. Carnival recently redid their MDR menus, and the reviews on them were mixed, but they're better than they were before. It's not 5-star dining, but it'll definitely do the job. Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse is Carnival's steakhouse, and it is featured on literally every single ship except for, you guessed it, the Adventure and the Encounter. And I've heard people rave about this for years. So on my recent cruise on the Carnival Jubilee, I was so excited to try it. And then I was utterly let down by it. And I've seen some videos in the past that make this look much better. There was many more hors d'oeuvres, and there was actual options for your side. But when I went, the restaurant felt a little lackluster. Half the options at the restaurant aren't even good. The only thing good I had there was the ribeye. Mine, not very good. The appetizers were just okay, and it's not what you'd expect from a restaurant on a cruise ship that costs $55. So maybe you want to give it a shot, but I don't know that I'd recommend it. And if you're on a ship that has Il Viaggio or Buddie Seagrill, I'd say just go to one of those instead. The Pantry is Carnival's other buffet, which is only featured on the Carnival Encounter and Adventure, and it's quite different from the Lido Marketplace. It's still a complimentary buffet serving our food around the clock. This buffet, on the other hand, has several stations that are like different than the other ones that are there every day, such as Asian sticks, barbecue, freshly cut steaks, hooks serving seafood, and there's a more extensive salad bar as well. And a sweet station that looks so much better than the sweet spot on all the other ships. I'm jealous of you guys in Australia that have this buffet, because this just looks wonderful. Now we have Carnival's famous Pizzeria Lo Capitano, pirate pizza, Miami slice, whatever you want to call it. It's different on the ships. It's pizza, and it's great. They serve pizza from 9 to 3 a.m. every day. It's featured on every ship except for the Carnival Adventure and Carnival Encounter, which you might notice a common theme. On those ships, you can get pizza at Angelo's for lunch every day, which is a included lunch restaurant we'll talk about later as well. And if you're on the Carnival Jubilee, they have 2 exclusive pizzas on that ship only. And they were pretty bad when I was on. Blue Iguana Cantina is Carnival's casual poolside Mexican restaurant. Think Chipotle at sea. It is open for breakfast and lunch every day, and is open on every single Carnival ship except for the Carnival Adventure, Encounter, Luminosa, Firenze, and Venezia. Lucky Bowl is a complimentary dining venue trying to replicate Asian street food, like rice veggie bowls or stir fry. It is open every day of your cruise on the pool deck and looks delicious. Unfortunately, this venue is only available on the Carnival Sunrise. Mongolian Wok is beloved by many Carnival cruisers. This venue is inside the buffet and serves delicious stir fry just the way you like it for lunch every day. There are several noodle types, vegetarian and proteins to choose from. It is featured on the Carnival Breeze, Dream, Magic, Freedom, Liberty, Valor, and Splendor. Tomodoro is basically blue Aglano with a little Italian flair. They have the same menu for breakfast, but at lunchtime they have some Italian street food fused with Mexican classics. It's once again open for breakfast and lunch and is complimentary. Tomodoro is only on Carnival's Italian-style ships, the Carnival Firenze and the Carnival Venezia. Masala Tiger is Carnival's one and only Indian restaurant and is only on the Carnival Splendor. It has several Italian dishes to choose from each day, such as marsala, fish, curry, and a bunch of other dishes that I could not pronounce. It's free for lunch, but it will cost you extra for dinner, and they actually serve you in the back area by the back pool every day, which is very unique because I've never seen any other ship do that. I guess the Seafood Shack does kind of do that, but I feel like this one looks a lot more elegant because there was like actual waiters in some of the images. Big Chicken is Carnival's chicken joint, and it will change your cruising life. This venue was first introduced on the Carnival Mardi Gras as a partnership with Shaquille O'Neal, aka Shaq. It has since been expanded to the other Excel class ships, the Carnival Celebration and Jubilee, as well as an older ship, the Carnival Radiance. It's open for breakfast and lunch every day and is free. But even if it was extra, I think I would still go every day and pay for it. So if you're on a ship that has it, you need to go here. Street Eats is one of my favorite venues in the Excel class. So there's 3 complimentary stations, which is Time Fries, serving loaded fries, Steam Dream, which serves bao buns, and Mad Sizzle, which serves grilled masterpieces. These are the perfect sea day snacks for your cruise. The dishes change every day, so it's fun to try them all. And it's also good to mention at the Time Fries station, they also sell, I believe they're called Tornadoes. I have no clue what they are, but they're right there. And maybe you'll want to give those a try on your cruise as well. Guy's Pig and Anchor Barbecue is Carnival's casual barbecue restaurant. First launched on the Carnival Horizon, and it has been so popular. It's now on 11 ships, including the Horizon, Magic, Dream, Breeze, Vista, Panorama, Mardi Gras, Celebration, and Jubilee. It is a complimentary buffet for lunch on sea days, but for dinner it's extra. Unless you're on the Excel class ships, it's free for dinner. So you can just go in there like it's a extra main dining room, but only barbecue food. Dragon Lady is a complimentary East Asian restaurant for dinner. And I'm jealous of any of you that have gotten to experience this place because it looks incredible. What Carnival does on these new Aussie ships, the Carnival Adventure and Encounter, seems similar to the Excel class because there's like three free sit-down restaurants for dinner. And I know that those ships weren't actually constructed by Carnival. They were brought over from their sister brand, P&O Australia, which is unfortunately now out of business. But this looks great, and I hope Carnival continues to go in this direction because it just adds more options and it's just so much better for the consumer. Chibang is a Mexican and Chinese, not fusion restaurant. I hear people say it every time I listen to a video. It's Mexican and Chinese, not Mexican-Chinese fusion. It's not, they're not making like sweet and sour burritos or, no, it's not fusion. Just stop saying it, people, please. The quality of the food is varying there. It's on the Mardi Gras, Celebration, and Jubilee. And then it's free for lunch every day, but don't go for lunch. It's not good. I don't even remember what they had, but it was not good. It's not worth your time. Go somewhere else, especially if you're on the Excel class. And then for dinner, it's free the first time, but then it costs $8 each time. And I feel like I would go for free, but I don't know if I would necessarily pay $8 unless you absolutely love Chibang. Angelo's is a classic Italian sit-down restaurant. Once again, is only on the Carnival Encounter and Adventure, and it is free for dinner. It features dishes such as chicken parm, caprese, and tiramisu. Let's head to New Orleans for this one. Bam, we're here. This is Emerald's Bistro at Sea, and this is my favorite Carnival restaurant in the entire fleet. It is incredible. It serves elevated New Orleans cuisine and classics such as gumbo and beignets. This is an additional dining experience open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And pro tip, you can come here and just get a snack and not a whole meal. Just get yourself some beignets or a couple meat pies and go and sit and watch the water right there. And of course, it's on the Carnival Mardi Gras and the celebration and the Jubilee. Il Viaggio is a better version of Cucina del Capitano. It serves upscale and innovative Italian cuisine open for dinner every night, and it is extra. It's only on the new Italian-style ships, the Carnival Firenze and Venezia. No cruise on an Italian-style ship is complete without a visit to Il Viaggio. And make sure to get a pizza from me while you're there. Rudy Seagull is a specialty seafood restaurant only featured on the Excel class, the Carnival Mardi Gras celebration and Jubilee. And this is the type of restaurant that people have been begging for literal decades on Carnival. They've been saying Carnival needs a nice specialty seafood restaurant. And with the Excel class, that's one of the many things that they gave us. And this restaurant is incredible. They have lobster mac and cheese, crab stuffed lobster tail, a white bread pudding for dessert that is just delicious. You need to go here if you're on the Excel class. It's way better than the steakhouse. The Deli, it's on every single Carnival ship and it goes by many names. The Carnival Deli, El Mercato, Deco Deli, and it's always free. There's a variety of sandwiches, hot dogs, and other treats. Varies on the ship, but it's delicious and it's open late. Bonsai Teppanyaki is a classic teppanyaki restaurant where the food is wonderful and the chefs make it more of a show. This restaurant is slightly cheaper than the steakhouse and Sea Grill, but is still on the pricier side, but it's 100% worth it. It's featured on the Carnival Celebration, Firenze, Horizon, Jubilee, Panorama, Venezia, and Mardi Gras. Would recommend. Guy's Burger Joint is Carnival's most famous venue, and all the buzz about it is worth it. This venue is open for lunch and dinner and is on the pool deck and is always free. It's on every Carnival ship except for the Luminosa, Adventure, and Encounter. Also, pro tip, sometimes they have limited time burgers, like they had a Celebration Key one recently. I don't know if they do this often, but it'd be nice to look at it if you're on their ship. And then if you're vegetarian, they also offer veggie burgers that are off the menu. You just have to ask for them. I heard those are very good as well. Cucina del Capitano is a specialty and complimentary restaurant featured on the Carnival Breeze, Celebration, Horizon, Jubilee, Panorama, Magic, Radiance, Sunrise, Sunshine, Vista, and Mardi Gras. Now, this restaurant is great, but kind of not. And it's kind of weird because on every ship except for the Mardi Gras Celebration and Jubilee, it costs extra for dinner every night. It's like in the, I think it's just $21 now, and it costs extra anytime you go. But on the Excel class, Carnival, Mardi Gras Celebration, Jubilee, it's free your first time, and then it's $8, which I get that they have to do that on the bigger ships because it's like too many people to be in the main dining rooms. But it's just kind of weird to not have it consistent throughout the whole line, so maybe they should just make it free on all the ships. And then it's $8 after that. And then also to note, on those ships, the newer ones, the Celebration, Mardi Gras, Jubilee, it's also a smaller menu, but it's still most of the dishes. I think they just cut off, like, the lamb chops. You know, all the expensive stuff, the good stuff. No, there's still good stuff in the menu. Check out one of my Jubilee vlogs. I'll leave up here, and you can see us go there. Carnival Kitchen is more of an experience than a restaurant, but I thought I should be including it on this list still. Carnival Kitchen offers a variety of cooking classes on board, including pizza, pasta, ice cream, pitmaster, tailgate, Italian. What else do they do? Carnival Classics. They teach you how to make the lava cake, just to name a few of them. These classes vary in price, and they're very fun because you get to cook, and then you get to eat it after. You get to experience all your hard work, except for the barbecue one for some reason. Because it's probably some legal thing. They can't, like, serve you the meat that you cook because it was, like, raw, I guess. But they still give you food that's, like, that they made that's the same, which I don't get why we can't make it, but whatever. And the good thing to know is that they pair you with another cruiser. So if you have an uneven amount of people in your travel party, or if you're, like, a solo, they will pair you with a second person, unless there's an uneven amount of people. I have not been in that situation, so I don't know what they do. I'd assume you'd just be able to work alone. And then this venue was recently... Oh, it's only on the Mardi Gras celebration in Jubilee. And then I don't know if they're phasing it out or not, because this venue was recently removed from the Carnival Panorama and replaced by a non-smoking casino, which is interesting because that's the first ship that this restaurant was on. So this is like where it made its grand debut. Which then again, I don't feel like... It felt like kind of an afterthought where it was. Where on Mardi Gras Celebration Jubilee, it kind of feels like it belongs there. But I don't know if they're going to phase it out. I hope not. I think it's really fun, and I think it's one thing Carnival has over a lot of other cruise lines, because I know we're going on a Royal Caribbean cruise, and they only have a cupcake one, and then like a candy sushi class. So I think that's one of the best things Carnival has, so I hope it doesn't go anywhere. The Chef's Table is Carnival's most elegant and expensive experience. This is hosted by the ship's executive chef, and they will serve you champagne and hors d'oeuvres first, and then you gotta go to a galley tour, which I'm so jealous of. They show you like where they make all the food and everything. And then after that, they give you a full service dinner that looks incredible. And this is full of exclusive items that is not found anywhere else on the ship. It's on every single Carnival ship. Gigi Asian Kitchen is really a restaurant that is a celebration of all of Asia. And it has a map on your menu showing where each dish is. And it's really, really good, especially for the price. It's $18, I think it's $21 now. And you get one appetizer, one entree, one side, and one dessert. And they're all so good, though. This is better than the steakhouse. Hot take, but it really is. I would highly recommend going here. I wish it was on more ships. Get rid of Chubang, put this here. I don't care if I have to pay extra. Unfortunately, it's only on Vista, Horizon, Panorama, and Sunshine. Carnival, put this on more ships. Put this on the Ace class, please. We love Gigi's. Bonsai Sushi is sort of like a twin restaurant to Teppanyaki. It has all of your favorite sushi rolls and Asian classics. It's open for lunch and dinner and late. It's open till like midnight, so if you get the midnight munchies, go there. It's an additional charge, but it's only one of the only restaurants to feature an a la carte menu. So if you just want to buy one or two things, that's all you have to pay for. There's no like surcharge like the steakhouse or Sea Grill. I will also mention the ambiance here is very nice. They have all these bonsai trees around, and they're just fun to look at while you dine. It's on the Breeze, Celebration, Dream, Firenze, Horizon, Jubilee, Legend, Panorama, Pride, Radiance, Spirit, Sunshine, Sunrise, Venezia, Vista, and Mardi Gras. Grab me some green tea ice cream and a sushi roll while you're there, please. This seafood shack is quite the catch. It's a seafood, shack at the back of the ship. They have lobster rolls, clam chowder, crab cakes. It's featured on the Breeze, Celebration, Conquest, Dream, Firenze, Freedom, Glory, Horizon, Jubilee, Liberty, Magic, Panorama, Radiance, Sunrise, Valor, Vista, Splendor, Venezia, and Mardi Gras. New Zealand Natural is an additional charge ice cream parlor on board the Carnival Adventure and Encounter, and has delicious ice cream straight from New Zealand. This looks delicious. Luke's Bar and Grill is a sit-down casual Australian restaurant from celebrity chef Luke Mangan. Don't miss signature dishes like crab omelets, enoki mushrooms, and miso soup. This is an extra restaurant on the Carnival Adventure and Encounter. Mad Sizzle, is featured on more of the Carnival Splendor and serves grilled dishes at an additional cost. So I guess they wanted to add a new venue to the Splendor when they redid it this past fall. So they just took one of the street eat stations and then made it an extra cost. I don't get it. I guess it looks good. It has a bigger menu. It doesn't look anything like the one on the other ships. Maybe they were just lazy and wanted to reuse the design, but this does not look like the just street eats venue. But if any of you have had it, please tell me in the comments how it is. It looks pretty decent. I'm just confused why they just reused the venue if it's not anything like the original. Thank you so much for watching the Travel Buddy Pod Episode 1. I'll see you next week. Gotcha.